this is something that I've always thought that might be coming one day and would lead to a huge problem. Now, a woman in Australia got on a bus, and when she went to sit down, this guy asked her for a high five. This guy was autistic, and he genuinely thought that he was being friendly. She immediately went and took a picture of him using her cell phone and then publicly shamed him as some kind of sex attacker. Oh, this guy sexually harassed me by asking me for a high five. No one's obligated for a high five. She went on social media and absolutely destroyed this poor guy. This guy who can't even understand that what she's attacking him over. All he did was ask for a high five. He was autistic. He thought he was being friendly. But yet this woman ran right out and acted as though he had slapped her on the ass and called her a derogatory name. All he did was ask her for a high five. Hey, she may not have liked it. Okay, by all means, not like it. But he didn't attack her, nor did he try to attack her. And since this came out, and it came out that he is disabled, she has suffered a decent amount of shaming to the point where she is, according to the source, that she disabled her Facebook page because enough people were giving her a hard time for having attacked this disabled man. Now, here's really the thing about it. This is the problem with liberal call-out culture, where you just take a picture of somebody on the street and then you scream victim. Now, I know there are genuinely real people who are harassed. There are women who are street harassed, and the men who do this should be publicly shamed. But this is the problem with running around doing it vigilante justice style. It's inevitable that someone is going to go out and attack innocent people, like this disabled guy. Now imagine the guy hadn't been disabled. He was just being friendly. Is he still a sex attacker as she alleged in her Facebook post? No, absolutely not. The problem with call-out culture is that it's unscientific, emotionally driven nonsense. She didn't think for 1 second before she attacked. There was no consideration that perhaps she had misinterpreted what was being said, or that, she just didn't think before she reacted. And it turns out she was absolutely and completely wrong, and basically tried to destroy the life of this poor autistic guy who probably doesn't even understand what he's being accused of falsely. She just automatically assumed that asking for a high five was the same thing as a slap on the ass in a derogatory term. And that's the problem with this whole call-out culture. This is going to continue to happen because people are not going to think. They're just going to emotionally react and assume that the greatest crime of all time has been carried out. Look at every guy who's been photographed on a bus saying, "Oh, manspreading." Now, how many times has it been a picture of a guy with no one on either side of him, but taking up so much space, as if women don't do that? I mean, I've been on a bus plenty of times most of my life and see women taking up extra seats for their purses. This is not a form of oppression. If you need to sit down there, you go, "Excuse me," and then you sit down. That's it. They're completely fabricating things out of nothing because they're looking for something to call out, something to attack. And this kind of thing, in this case, she managed to attack a disabled man, is going to continue because this is liberal, unscientific, emotionally driven garbage. This is not a path to liberation. This is a path of just being a liberal douche. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.